Well, hello again and welcome back. Let's talk about some myths and misconceptions about hypnosis. What do you believe about hypnosis? There are a lot of misconceptions about hypnosis, and probably one of the biggest misconceptions is that you can make someone do what they don't want to do. No one can make you do something that you don't want to do. If I make a suggestion to you to do something, or even if I demand or command you to do something and you do it, it's only because you've chosen to take that suggestion or meet that demand, right? Very simply, it is something that you consent to do. If you choose not to do it, then you won't do it, right? So take a moment right now, and as you're listening to this, I want you to go ahead and stand up out of your chair. Go ahead, stand up. Well, did you stand up? Okay, well, if you did stand up, did I make you stand up? No, you chose to stand up. You agreed with my command. You decided, okay, I'll stand up, and you stood up. Now, if you didn't stand up, well, you decided that too. You heard my command and said, no, I'm not going to stand up, and you didn't. It was all your choice and power of decision. So people see stage hypnotist shows at nightclubs and TV, and it makes it look as though they can make people do what they don't want to do, right? So let's take a moment to look at that. Well, first of all, why would anyone want to go and see a stage hypnosis show? Because they want to see people act silly, probably. They want to be entertained. Then the hypnotist calls for volunteers, and then why would anyone volunteer to go up on stage? Probably because they want to act silly. So now he's got all of these people up on stage, and then he does a series of what we call convincers, or exercises, to pick the ones that he wants to work with. Now here comes another misconception. Some people in the audience might look at that and they think, well, he must be looking for people who are hypnotizable. No, he's not. He knows that everyone of normal intelligence can be easily hypnotized. What he's looking for are the biggest exhibitionists and the most compliant people, the people who will do what they're told. So now he's got it made. He's got people up on stage who want to act silly, who like being the center of attention, and who will do what they're told. So he's not making them do what they don't want to do. He's making them do what they do want to do. And that's great, because that's exactly the same as what we're doing in the Quit Smoking in 1 Hour program. Now, I'm not making you stop smoking against your will. You want to be here. You want to stop smoking. So I'm helping you to do what you already want to do. Hypnosis is an extremely powerful way for empowering you to do what you already want to do. Now, the other big misconception is that some people expect to fall asleep in hypnosis. So you won't fall asleep, you won't be knocked out, unconscious, and you won't become a zombie. You'll be aware of everything. You'll hear the sound of my voice, the sounds from outside the room. You'll remember everything, and you'll still be able to think. Now, this surprises a lot of people, and among those, they might have the thought, well, I don't know if I'm hypnotized or if I'm just relaxed. Well, what I'd say to you is that if that thought runs through your head, then just simply keep an open mind, follow along with the suggestions, find yourself agreeing with them, and at the end of the session, we'll talk about it consciously. But during the process, all you need to do is just want it to work. So if hypnosis feels like anything, it's like when you're lying in your bed late at night or first thing in the morning, and you're not quite asleep and you're not quite awake. You're in that kind of drifting state. Another example of common everyday hypnosis is watching television. If you've ever sat there watching the television and you become so involved in what you're watching, it could be a film or a drama or the news, and you start to listen carefully and hang on every word, and then it's like you switch off from everything else. And then someone says something to you and you either don't hear them or you don't want to hear them. That's an example of hypnosis. Hypnosis at its very core is a process of focusing. And some people experience the same thing, for example, while reading a book. So would you like to experience what hypnosis feels like right now? Okay, I'm assuming that you said yes. So take a moment to close your eyes. And just allow your attention to go inward. And take a deep breath and let it out and relax. Let your awareness go to your face and feel all the sensations of your face. And then let your awareness go to your breathing and notice your breathing. Notice your breathing go in and out as you naturally breathe. Good. Okay, now open your eyes. That's what hypnosis feels like. Nothing strange or unusual, just relaxed and focused. So, we'll see you in the next segment.